What if the unawakened twin flame is you? Yes, we're going to put a little bit of a spin on this and unpack it together. We've all heard this concept or this theory that in a twin flame union, there's sometimes an unawakened twin flame at the beginning of the journey and throughout the healing of the union. But what if we look at it, okay, so we understand that your twin flame is you. They're you in another body. They are, they share the same soul blueprint, and it's the person that you were created to be with for eternity, okay? That is your one true love, your eternal lover. And in that, they are also an ascension tool. An ascension tool meaning that you are each other's teachers, just as you are each other's students, and you mirror and reflect back to one another those unhealed parts of yourselves, you for them and them for you. That way that you can ascend back into your perfect state of oneness, which is how you were truly created to be. And that basically means, no longer experiencing upsets, no longer experiencing any form of separation whatsoever. Your entire being and reality reflecting that union consciousness that you were created, one with all things. And so getting back to this concept, okay, if you are seeing your twin flame as unawakened, perhaps they're mirroring back to you that there's a part of your consciousness that has not awakened to your true self, your divine nature. And the way that they're showing you that is they seem to not be doing the inner work. They seem to not even understand that you're their twin flame, or that there's a spiritual thing happening here. They don't seem to be understanding of anything. They almost seem like a dodo, like they just don't get what's going on at all. And you're sitting over here watching these videos, and you're doing the inner healing work, and you're looking at your twin flame like, how can I be doing all of this? But they look like they're just kind of, off in la la land and living their life. Well, what if this is the thing? Because your twin flame, they're going to point you to look within. They're going to show you where to love yourself and where to really come into your divinity. And your divinity is that union and love consciousness. It's what I was saying a little bit ago. It's who you were created to be. And so if you're seeing your twin flame is unawakened and they're not doing the inner healing work, well, first off too, or not first off, but I want to add this in here as well. So your twin flame, in truth, they're actually just as awakened as you are. But if you're seeing them as unawakened or not doing exactly what you're doing, then it's just a mirror. It's a reflection to the fact that, yes, you have awakened, but you're still going deeper into your awakening. And if you're still experiencing that physical separation from your twin flame, there's still, there's deeper to go. There's more awakening to be had, because you're still believing in that illusion of separation, which is what is manifesting for you in your reality. And your twin flame, they're not actually a dodo. They're not being, inconsiderate and dumb and unkind. They're just acting out what is in your shared consciousness and showing you that they're not recognizing you yet as their divine lover, or they do know it, but they've numbed out to it, or they've, blocked it out for whatever reason. And they're just simply showing you that you've got to recognize yourself. You've got to come into the knowing of who you truly are, and knowing that you're not separate from love, and you're not separate from them. And until that is fully resolved within yourself, they're going to appear to be a dodo, when in truth, they're actually going through their own spiritual awakening as well. It's just going to look a little bit different, because even though you're twin flames and you share the same soul blueprint, you both are individuals having individual experiences. You have your own lessons and challenges to move through, and they have their own lessons and challenges to move through. But the core essence of both of those challenges and lessons are the same thing. For example, let's say if you've manifested or you're experiencing abandonment in your reality, and maybe that's with your twin flame. Well, somewhere in your twin flame's reality within themselves, they are also experiencing abandonment, and it's going to manifest in a completely different way. It could be, maybe for you, you feel abandoned by your twin flame, whereas maybe for them, they feel abandoned by a family member or a past lover, or it could be anyone, any relationship in their reality. And so it's going to manifest differently, but it's still the same core wound, the same core trauma that you both are healing through. And where you are not yet awakened to, the truth of who you are, they are awakened to the truth of who they are, and vice versa. And that's how you complement one another perfectly. That's how you reflect back to each other these unhealed places so that you can heal. And even if you don't see them doing the mirror exercise and doing, the inner work in the way that you're doing it, know that they are healing because they are you. And so when you're healing these places within yourself, it's naturally healing within them, but it's manifesting in their reality in a different way. But all in all, they're feeling through their feelings, and they're processing it in their own unique way, but they are processing it. And this is the beauty of twin flames, is there's no control in that. There's no codependency in that. There's no attachment. It's just energetically, you are the same essence. You are the same soul blueprint. And so as you love yourself, twin flames share the same consciousness. They're naturally going to love themselves. And that's how you manifest your physical union, and you transcend separation for good. And once you have manifested your physical union, the inner healing work doesn't stop. It's just then you can actually physically do it together, whereas you were doing it kind of in your separate corners. When you come together, you can do it together, physically together. And you just continue moving forward on your ascension path and supporting one another. So all in all, if your twin flame appears to be unawakened, they're simply mirroring and reflecting back to you a part of your consciousness that has not yet awakened to you, not yet awakened to your divinity. And just some examples here. Let's say you're experiencing poverty. Well, that is an experience because in truth, you are a very incredibly wealthy and abundant divine being. Literally every single person that is on this planet is wealthy, but there's mass amounts that are experiencing poverty because it's a choice that has been made. And we all collectively in some way have made that choice to experience poverty, just as we are experiencing separation to some degree. And all of these aspects of our reality, we're all healing together. There's no one that's separate from this. And even, a millionaire and a billionaire, in some way, in their consciousness, they are healing poverty, because poverty can manifest in many different forms. It can be negative thought patterns. It can manifest in the form of your money. It can manifest through sickness, your health and wellness. It can manifest in lack of love in your life. So you can have billions of dollars, but be very poor in the heart. So it doesn't matter who you are or where you're at on your journey. As a collective consciousness, we're all healing through separation, poverty, and these are just to name a few, right? We're healing through a lot. But know that that's just an example. And if you see yourself as not abundant, well, that's going to be something your twin flame's going to mirror back to you. But that's for a whole other video. This video is this video. And all that you need to continue to do is enlighten your own consciousness. And the way that I do that is with the mirror exercise, because it is a fast track, it's powerful, it's quick. And that's how my twin flame and I manifested our harmonious union. And we continue to go deeper into that every day. And the mirror exercise is through the teachings of union. And so if you're interested in that, just reach out. I'm happy to support you. And know that your twin flame loves you, They're just your mirror, just reflecting back to you where to go deeper into loving yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.